Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to just be getting ready for a birthday party that I'm going to. So it's just Saturday morning and I've got to make something of this whole thing. I just applied my skincare and my hair. This is day 2 hair. It's starting to kind of show its shine a little bit. So I'm using the Fekai Blowout. This is the Hair Refresher Dry Shampoo spray. I don't love it as much. This is okay. It does an okay job, but I really prefer my Batiste, the one that's for dark hair. But I'm just putting a little bit of this in the roots of my hair, and this is going to soak up any of that excess oil, anything that I need to make it look like it's fresh first day hair. So I'm going to be doing my hair and makeup kind of simultaneously today. So I hope you don't get whiplash as I switch back and forth between the two as I get to different stages. So I did do my skincare. While this is soaking in before I brush it out, I'm going to go ahead and do my primer. I've been liking a more matte finish foundation this last couple weeks. And so I just ordered the new Urban Decay one, the, what's it called? All-Nighter, whatever it's called. That foundation I'm excited to try because I've been liking a more matte, and I do definitely like full coverage. My skin is pretty good right now. Actually, it's finally clearing up after the acne meds from the dermatologist. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This is the Replenishing Face Primer with coconut water, electrolytes, and probiotics. It's silicone free. So it's just like a white lotion almost. I feel like it really helps your skin adhere. So I'm concentrating it mostly on the center of my face. My skin type is normally dry or normal, but I've noticed I'm getting a little bit more combo, slightly more oily, so I've stopped using more of those dewy finish primers for the time being. Just I want to like enjoy the time when I can wear matte finish things because I don't always have that luxury of choosing whether I want dewy or matte. So okay, now my hair should be ready to brush out. So I'll just give it a few brushes. Today I'm going to be using my newest curling wand. See what I mean about the white from the spray? My newest curling wand is from, what's it called? Nume. And that is the 32 millimeter curling wand. It's already hot and ready to go. It heats up, I think, to like 400 degrees. There is no on-off or like high, what do you call it, like a dimmer. There's no way to adjust the temperature or anything. It's just on or off, but it's hot. Very hot. It's very effective. I actually used it yesterday as well, but it was so hot and humid out, and it's monsoon season in Phoenix, and it was just yucky. Wow, my hair looks like really cute, huh? So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and section off my hair. As always, I'm just taking like 3 sections from the top. And I'm just going to fold it in half, pin it, using the Frieda Frizzy's Heat Defeat Heat Protecting Spray. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of that in the section that's down. And then while I have my hair up in sections right now, I'm going to go ahead and do my foundation because I don't want it in my face right now. So I'm going to first do my under eye corrector. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Serum Corrector, and this is in light medium Bisque 3. And I only really need it on the inner corner areas. Okay, so that's made a big difference already. My under eyes are just corrected. But I'm actually going to go ahead and do my foundation next. And I've been into the custom cover drops from CoverFX more and more lately. I just really like a full coverage, and I really loved them, that I stopped using them, and now I'm back. I really love them, and I want to use them every single day. And because I have one in a G shade, golden, and one in an N or a neutral shade, I'm able to like customize whatever mixture of foundation I want. If I feel like I need more yellow, or if the foundation I want to use today is more yellow, I use the neutral one to make it more neutral. So I'm going to custom blend some, and I'll let you know what I come up with. For my custom blend today on my hand, I have the Smashbox Studio Skin Hydrating 15-Hour Wear Foundation in 2.2. I put just a splash of the YSL Touche Eclat. I only have a little bit left, and I wanted to use that up. And then I use the CoverFX Custom Cover Drops in N30. And I'm using the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki to blend that in. Foundation is on. It's still a little bit luminous, but I'll put powder on it. Using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer, I guess. It's in 03 Medium. Now I'm going to be using the Benefit Do the Hoola. This is the Soft Matte Liquid Bronzer for face. And I just got this in my Sephora Play Box this for July. I just did one little squirt on my back of my hand. So I use the Sigma Duo Fiber Powder Blush Brush. Just put a little bit on there. Take some under the hairline. I am going to be using hopefully all Sigma brushes today. If you didn't see my newest Sigma haul, I got a bunch of Sigma brushes. Should have almost one of everything now. Well, you can't really tell too much, but I think it's very pretty. Always forget to set my under eye concealer. I had the powder out and everything. This is the Maybelline Dream Wonder in 25 Buff Beige. And I'm using the Sigma F35 Tapered Highlighter Brush. The brush has more powder on it. I'm actually going to leave this for the very end in case I want it, but I've got it ready to go. For my contour color, I'm going to be using the Marc Jacobs Mirage filter, the Instamarc 40. It's got the yellow shade and the brown shade, which clearly I love because I have hit pan big time. I'm going to be using the Sigma F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush. Yes, it's weird that I'm using a high cheekbone highlighter brush, but I think it does a good job, so. I don't actually want too much of a strong contour today. Just a little. And I like that this brush is small enough for me to use it on the sides of my nose as well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and curl the bottom section of my hair now. And I'm just going to split it off into little sections. And I'm going to try to cup the curl. Like once I release it from the curling wand, I'm going to hold it and let it cool in my hand. With these kind of curling ones, you always want to put on a heat protecting glove. And I just take the wand. There's no clip or anything on this. And I just wrap the hair around it. I do try to alternate the direction that I wrap the hair, whether it's towards my face or away from my face. Except for around my face, I try to wrap it away from my face so that it doesn't, so it opens up. It doesn't end up in my face all the time. So you don't have to leave it on very long. This wand is very hot. And I just hold it up here, maybe 10 seconds after I've released it from the wand, and you'll see here I'll have a bouncy wave. Since this wand is about 1.5 inches, it's 32 millimeters. Okay, ready? I'm going to release it. I have a really nice bouncy curl. I always make sure that I do my, the back of my hair tends to lose its curl. Like it doesn't stay curly. The front of my hair stays curly for days. The back of the hair is like straight after a few hours. So I definitely make sure that I cool the curls up here like this and let them cool on the back hairs because those ones for some reason always fall flat. So I give them the longest chance to cool. The top hairs, I feel like they curl anyway, so I don't have to, but bottom hairs definitely. I like the way that the bronzer and contour and everything turned out. I'll do the blush again in just a moment. So these are my two curls so far. I think they look really pretty. So the bottom section of my hair is now curled. Before I let down the other sections, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my cheeks. I'm using the Laura Mercier Second Skin Cheek Color. This is in the shade Violet Orchid. And I'm using the Sigma F40 Large Angled Contour Brush. This is like a very pretty soft pink with the slightest glow. But it's mostly just like pinky, possibly purple. But it's really pretty. It is quite pigmented, as you'll see. But I like this angled contour brush actually for blush. Because it's like the angle of it is really easy to just like lay up against your skin. I don't know how to explain it. It's just nice. I like it. So I feel like I have some clown blush going on over here, so we gotta fix that. Boy, do we gotta fix that. This brush had my face powder for setting my under eyes, so it's just like my skin color on it. So I'm just trying to blend out that blush just a little. I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and this is in Moonstone. And I'm going to use the Sigma F37 Spotlight Duster. This is a very tapered brush, and this highlighter is pretty gold. And then since it's tapered, only the tip of it is touching my face, even though it's very large, just the tip is touching the top of my cheekbone. And on the side of my face, my eyebrow, like a C. That's all I'm going to do for highlighter today. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my brows off camera. I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. It's the Brow Power Pencil. Finished my brows and I went ahead and finished one eye. I'm also going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Sugar Cookie. It is very bright, like hot pink purple. And that's all I'm wearing on my lips today. I feel like it's bright without being bright. Does that make sense? I've already primed this eye using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to be putting on the lid the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow. This is in the shade 756 Always Pearly Pink. And to do that on the lid, I'm using the Sigma E55 eye shading brush, and I just like tap that on the lid. And I actually keep this brush out because I touch up the lid once I do my blending again. I'm kind of disappointed in this shadow. The other L'Oreal Infallible shadow I have, an Amber Rush, like shows up really well, stays very long time. This one doesn't. Just an observation. But anyway, so I put more on the brush, but I'm putting the shadow away, and I'm going to set this brush aside, and when I need to touch up the lid after I do some blending, I will come back to it. So let me go ahead and finish my hair real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so my hair is done curled. I'm going to let it like kind of cool itself. I took larger sections. It's going to be more wavy than curly. That's fine with me. So I have this eye completely done. This one just has the primer and the lid shade. For my transition, I'm using the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush, the E40, and it's just like a fluffy brush. And I'm using Makeup Geek shadows today. I'm going to be using Cupcake and Petal Pusher. They're like these two pinky shadows right here. So I'm going kind of like a pinky purple look, and this is going to go right above the crease. In the crease, above the crease is a transition. They're very light shades, but that'll work. And then I'm going to set this brush aside, and I'll use it in a few minutes. Then I'm using the Sigma E25, the blending brush. This is very similar to the MAC 217, and I'm using some brow bone shades. This is Vanilla Bean and Shimma Shimma, which are just like whitish shade. I mean, they're just like off-white and a white. One is matte and one is shimmery. I'm putting that right underneath the tail of the brow and the peak of the brow and on the inner corner of the eye. And then I'm going in with a more pointed brush. This one is the Sigma E39 Buff-N. The Sigma E39 Buff-N Blend. It's like a domed brush, a little stiffer. And I'm using the shade Vintage from Makeup Geek. It's a dark purple. And I'm going to point this right where I want it, which is the outer part of my eye. And then when I don't have too much left on the brush, I'm actually going to take it on the crease. Then I'm using the Sigma E34, the domed utility brush. This one is a little bit smaller. This is the E39 that I just used, and this is the E34. So you can see the E34 is quite a bit smaller. And this one I'm going to poke in Vintage in a little bit of like a super dark brown. So I took a really dark brown and I'm just pointing it in that outer V, getting a nice defined area there. Then I'm taking that Sigma E40 that I used for blending and blending out. Taking a little bit on that brush, the E34, and just lining the lower lash line with it. And then I'm using the Sigma E55, the one that had the lid shade on it, and I'm touching that up. Okay, now it's time for liner. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner Pen. This is in the shade Plum. Did a small wing, nothing too dramatic. And then I'm going to apply some mascara. Mascara time. Okay, now I'm going to put on some setting spray. This is the Derma E Hydrating Mist with hyaluronic acid. perfect. Some hairspray. This is the Dove Style Care Strength and Shine Extra Hold Hairspray with Nutra Style Complex. All Day Hold and Luminosity. Yeah, whatever. Alright guys, this is the finished look. A nice pretty pink and purple look for summertime. It's not too dark or dramatic. It's just got a little hint of purple in it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.